Hey guys, I hope you're having a great weekend so far, because it's time to kick off another week with this week's indie game playlist. So stick around and let's check out some cool indie games. Welcome back to the playlist, everybody, where I scour the internet for some great indie games that came out this past week that you can throw in your playlist to check out this upcoming. This week we got several great and challenging games. If you're looking for a hard game, I got a few for you, as well as some relaxing and just cool exploration games. Now remember, if you like stuff like this and want to see more content along these lines, be sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video, because later this week I've got more adventures coming out, as well as a few breakdowns of the games that we've played here today. So stick around for that and hit that bell, and then let's jump into the playlist. Alright, to kick things off on this week's indie game playlist, today we are looking at the demo for Path of Kami. This game is a cute little adventure game where you play as a wolf that was recently passed, and it needs to navigate the trials of the mortal and spirit world in the form of these little puzzles that you run around the world and discover as you play through. The demo is pretty long if you do it the wrong way like I did. It looks like it should only take about 10 to 15 minutes to get through the entire game, but it's really fun to explore the world and see the different areas you can access and different collectibles you can pick up along the way. The music is very nice and relaxing, the character models all look good, and the world is interesting and fun to explore. I think I've said it's fun to explore like 4 times. You should definitely check this one out. It's on Game Jolt. If you'd like to see a full playthrough of this game, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit like on this video so that way you can get notified of when I release the full gameplay of this one later this week. As long as with the other games on this list, most of them I will have adventures coming out later this week and a few breakdowns. So stick around, hit that bell, and I'll see you in later videos. Alright, game number 2 on this week's list is Sumi and the Soulless Spirits. This is an adorable little 2D adventure game. It's actually like a 2D, 3D hybrid where you play as this girl running around collecting all these spirits, and you get to draw terrain to use to navigate things and to manipulate the environment, which is a really cool twist. I definitely like games like this. I think the last one I played was like a Kirby game on the DS, like the original Game Boy DS. I had a ton of fun with that, and I also felt really nostalgic to play a game like this. And there's different elements that react differently with different creatures, so there's a lot of fun little mechanics tossed into this one. It's pretty short, it only takes about 10 minutes to get through it. I did have some difficulty navigating it, so definitely be aware of your surroundings and remember the paths, because there's a few times you need to double back on yourself to get through the rest of this game. So if you feel stuck, you might need to double back. Do you think the last couple games are too easy? Well, check out this one. This is Sunblaze. It's just a demo on Steam right now, but this platformer is crazy difficult, and it actually tracks your death in the corners, so be prepared to be a little bit shamed on how bad you are on some of these levels. The level design is pretty great through the first chapter. That's all I've really played through, so stay tuned for that adventure later this week. And it took quite a while. I died about 100 times, and it took me about 20 minutes to get through it, and there is another chapter available, it looks like, so there's plenty more to go with this game, and the full game is looking pretty crazy just by some of the footage I've seen the dev post on Reddit. So if you're looking for a challenge, this is definitely the game for you. Swinging from bars, falling platforms, breaking glass, and dashing through a simulation that your dad cooked up. I think you guys are gonna have a blast with this one. Check it out, let me know what you think. Alright, next on the playlist is going to be Rising Hell. This is a fast-paced 2D platform action kill-em-all type game. I don't really know how to describe it any better than that. It's fueled with metal and violence against demons. I don't know what more anyone else can really ask for in a game. This game definitely gets my pick of the week for its use of metal music. Any game that uses metal is really going to win over my heart pretty easily. But this game uses it really well in combination with those cool pixelated 2D graphics and great dynamic enemies to fight. Battle to the top of the tower and take on a few bosses as you work to get your highest score. That's right, you're really competing against against yourself in this game to get a high score. And once you die, that is it. You are back to the start of the tower, and you get to fight all over again. You do get to pick some different weapons starting out the level, and there are different weapons to pick up as you go along. So be sure to watch out for those, and choose your way as you battle up this dynamic tower. Game number 5 today is A Red Sky. Now this is a 2D action exploration platformer type game that comes all the way from the countryside of Chile. There is a current Kickstarter for this game, so be sure to check out the game page if you want to support this one. But the main premise of this game is that there is a witch that is in control of circus-like creatures and has cursed the countryside, and you need to free everyone from the curse. So you gotta battle through bosses, stages, and various different levels, meeting friends along the way, and yeah, freeing them all. The cool thing about this is you get a little companion robot that allows you to build structures to help you navigate the terrain. And I thought that was a really cool way to really change up the gameplay in some of these games. The art looks fantastic, as you can see here. The gameplay is pretty cool, and there's some cool characters you're gonna meet along the way. So go check this one out, and let me know what you think of this one after you've played the demo. And our final game for the playlist today is going to be Jupiter Moon's Mecha, the Prologue. So if you like deck building games and fighting in a mecha, this is the game for you. Had a ton of fun blasting through hordes of robots to complete the contracts in this game and discovering the cool new weapons that you can unlock. And the visuals of this game are fantastic, and I love the audio design, and the cards feel really powerful, and the visuals just go along with that. It's not too difficult, and there's only 5 total contracts that are available in the game right now, so it'll probably take you about 20, maybe 30 minutes to get through the game. Each contract is a series of fights that lead up to the boss fight, and like I said, it's not too difficult, but it's kind of fun to play around with the different configurations, and you'll probably want to play through it a few times to see which type of configuration you like best. All the different weapons felt really good to use, and they felt distinct from others, and upgrades really were cool to play around with. Alright, that is going to do it for our list this week. Let me know which one of these games is your favorite or that you're most excited to check out. And be sure to stick around for this week's indie game adventures that I'll be releasing throughout the week so you can see some full gameplay for these games. To do that, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when those things come out. Look forward to seeing you guys this week. Take care.